Hello, beautiful people. Hello, Sirena here. Welcome. God Rising. God Rising. Drinking some Earl Grey tea with some honey. I love Earl Grey. It has bergamot oil in it. So bergamot is good for several. I'm going to have to do 33 something on that. Yeah. Anyway, how is everyone today? Happy Sunday. The sun is shining. It's beautiful outside. So, there you go. So I'm getting 7 years. This is what was coming through. 7 years of tribulation. You're coming out of 111 as I looked up. As I wrote that and I looked up 111. So there you go. Here's your sign. Coming out of 7 years of tribulation. What's that? 2018. So something from 133. Something from 2018. I'm hearing what comes around goes back around. I'm getting everything that you were promised. Everything that was promised to you. Because it's been written. Hang on a sec. I paused it on 155. So numbers. And on the bottom, 202, on the bottom of this deck, we have Queen Mother. Seven years of tribulation. This is the energy you were in. This is what, yeah. So, what's on the top? Sunday, Sunday. That was underneath the sun. One more. They say it comes in threes. Oh, and what's there? A 3. On the split. So you're coming out of 7 years of tribulation. And they're bringing me to the Bible in the 7 years of tribulation. But I'm hearing, metaphorically speaking, I'm hearing you've come into your own. $323. Your 7 years of tribulation are over. And this is the part I'm not getting. The 7 gates, the seven years. The past 7 years have probably been super freaking difficult for you. A lot of life lessons, a lot of growing, just a lot of fuckery, man. But, it's been so wonderful and blissful. It's been wonderful and blissful. Even though it's been shit, it's been hard, it's been wonderful, and it's been blissful. Your towers come. Why is it in reverse? That's how I picked it up. So after the tower, people removed from your life. How many? There's 2. I want to say there's going to be 3 people in this card, but there's only 2. Then comes the Chariot. Yep. Wow. this air sign, or somebody who's in that, off with their heads, they're not happy, they just live in all these swords, right? They get that, you get that. They wanted that for you. This is the truth. These flipped out. So you've been in this 7 years of tribulation. I heard you're coming out of. And you're getting ready to walk in your path. You're getting ready to walk in your path. And why you're here. Why you came here. All in its perfect time. You ain't seen nothing yet. But baby, you just ain't seen nothing yet. Here's something, here's something. You're never gonna forget. You just ain't seen nothing yet. How does it go? You ain't been around. Yeah. So somebody who hasn't been around you maybe wants to come back and give you balance. Because you ain't seen nothing yet. But baby, you just ain't seen nothing yet. Somebody's been working hard for their money. They've been working hard on themselves. Dreaming the impossible, the impossible dream. Just waiting. 8 and 8. I heard divine union. Waiting and waiting for the time. 7:16. Waiting for the time. The time is nigh. So you've had a lot of... So the 7 years of tribulation within yourself, within your human, within your soul. I heard soul body. So maybe you've, your soul and your human have come into alliance, into balance. Your twin flame. You guys working together. Working together in harmony, wanting to live 8:18 rather than survive. Survival mode is the matrix. I'm hearing churches and religion. But to truly have a relationship, with the Creator that's inside of you. Breaking free. Breaking free comes this. By God, it's handing you the baton. It's time for you to step up, step out into the world, because you've conquered the devil inside of you. You have corralled it, 933, caressed it. Caressed it, that's interesting. Embodied. Yeah. You have literally taken the reins. How is the tower there? Wasn't the tower here? Interesting. It wasn't. Oh, you split. There's the sun. On the split, there was the sun. And you got victory. You stand out amongst the rest. That's all you want to do. Give. Robin Hood, giving to the poor. You're not stealing from the rich. You're taking back what they steal from you. Your power. I heard draconians. They're also wanting me to say that I had a dream about something like that and about the people. About people. Thank you, by the way. Yeah. I got the lovers coming in fast, right? Those two flew out together. The Empress. I stand alone today. Don't ask me why I feel. I just know I feel this way. The thing is, you don't feel alone. This has never really been you. You know, when you're human, it seemed to be that way. That's why they had to put you to sleep. Asleep. 11:25. That's why they had to put you asleep. A sleeper agent. To be woken up at just the right time. To be awakened, 11:44. I'm hearing to come into your own. Being shown. Your path has been laid out before you. You are the lion and the lamb. They never should have crossed you. Well, it's all 12:5. It's all part of the divine plan. It's all part of the divine plan. 12:12. It was all meant that way. You had to be blinded, but this is who you are. You are eternity itself. Pretty awesome. Been juggling 2 lives. Secret agent, man. You're the sleeper agent. Sleeper DNA. Those of you who heard the horn being blown, then you know this is for you. Have you heard the trumpet? Did you hear the trumpet maybe 7 years ago? Gabriel's trumpet 7 years ago. Here, a plane. 1303. Out in the cold to gain your knowledge. To be 1313, freed from the materialistic things in the church doctrine that is for fuckery. I'm not saying all churches, but some are demonic in its nature. You had to learn to survive and to depend. See, you're being left out in the cold. It was for your soul growth and learning, so you can learn to depend on God yourself. To walk by faith and not by sight. That all this teaching was. To walk, 14:22, to walk by faith and not by sight. That's what all of this was about, right? To gain your God wisdom, your Gisdom. Your Gisdom. Your Gisdom. Your God wisdom. Not by man. See, you've been sleeping. But it's been you this whole time. It's been you the whole time. In the ethers. You were the sleeper agent. You are the sleeper agent. To be woken up at this time of judgment. The gatekeeper. Walking around, weighing the hearts of others while learning your own lessons, while moving past the humanistic pain and suffering that you see before you, but to bring the bringer of change. You're a light bearer. You had to be stabbed up by all these, pretty much, right? Tied and bound. You can't see, you can't use your power, you can't do anything, but now you can. God is moving you away because you did it. 3 witches of Eastwick. The covens. The girl that they had laying on the sacrificial, I heard the sacrificial lamb by the red cloak. I wanted to say red cloaks, but it's giving me Hierophant energy. It's giving me leader of the pack. It's giving me the one that they don't see. You have the Pope, and then you have a Pope behind the Pope, and that's the one. It's the one that's running the show. That leads the sacrifices. That stands on that. Okay? It stands on that. You ain't got time for that. But you all work together in unison when it comes to the godly. But when we talk about alien races, they have their own thing. Right? They wanted to keep you, I heard, out of the limelight. They want to stop you. They want everyone to see you as just, you're talking to nothing, like a fish. Like, what does that mean? Upside down world. The upside down world. Why is this Ace of Cups? I was going to say, why is this Ace of Cups in reverse and this King coming out right on top of it? All of this that has happened in the upside down world is bringing you to this because you are the sun. Do you get it? You're the sun. Thank you. The Ace of Coins. Ace of Pentacles. But Page of Earth came out in reverse. But it fell down that way. So why? Good news is on its way. Good news about financial matters. Wanting to do something more challenging. A new area of study. There is no challenge. You've already done the challenge. Now the challenge is freedom. You're getting stability. The mask is falling off. The world's going to know your name. Look at how beautiful that card is. Fear surrounding money, it's over. But tell me why the Page of Earth went in reverse. Okay, thank you. Emperor. The Nine of Fire. Fell out upside down where I could see it. But it was facing you, but it was reversed to me. So that's Two of Pentacles coming together with the Earth. But why is Page of Earth in reverse? Because what did that mean? Oh, well, because the Page of Earth in reverse, well, you're getting your stability. The Four of Fire, that's the Four of Wands. That's stability. I just got a notification. Front doorbell person seen, right? Balancing out. The wheel in the sky keeps on turning. Huh. Ten of Fire. Everything they've thrown at you, your dragon, so to speak, has kept it in a kettle. And you recently got a kettle, Sirena, didn't you? 21, 22. Stored in the storehouse. Stored in the storehouse. Stored in the storehouse. Everything that was taken, it's all been recorded. Everything's been recorded. Nothing can change. Nothing can change what's been written. And everything goes by God, planned out on the architect of your life, these earth realms. But the thing about church and stuff is people don't realize that when they're speaking about some parts of the Bible, if you think about it, God is all loving and all knowing and all this and all that, right? There's no destruction. There's no go kill all these people because they don't believe in me. That does not sound like the creator of life itself, of love. There's no conflict. There's no worship. Get down on your knees and worship me. That sounds like a manly thing. Somebody with ego. Think about it. It's common fucking sense. It's in your heart. Activate that DNA in you. If you want to worship something, then worship. And it's not to be worshipped. It's just to be adored and loved. That's your life. The life of others and the plants. I speak for the fucking trees, motherfuckers. We're all the trees. We are all of this beautiful earth. We're all here. We ain't lying to you. This is how the world is. The human. You know when you know. Walking away from that. It's 9 swords again, right? Find your Gisdom. Your inner know. What do you think just flipped over in here? Freaking sun just flipped over as I was shuffling. But they came out in reverse. So why would the... It's the upside down world. That was what you were in before. Tell me, clarify in reverse. So that's clarifying this. Tell me more. Okay, so what does that mean? In the upside down world, that's where you were. Oh. Wow. 3 and 6. So why? Oh. Here's a story. Okay, now it's starting to play out in a story. Got the lovely bunch of... Okay, so this fell out. And so did these. A lot of swords. And cups. Swords and cups. I'm getting the Emperor waking up, cutting all the bullshit out. He had to find out for himself. Calming the storms. Offering you something, but there's a little something in that cup. As this page breaks free and gets to that level, starts moving up, cuts shit out, no longer trapped, I heard by desire. Ah, desire, the enemy's stronghold. Then this cup appears, right? No longer seeing that, but then he sees that. It's from the divine, right, with the dove. Overflowing. He's done listening to the fish. Pisces. The age of Pisces. On the split. So, 7 years of tribulation. To walk the earth. Collaboration. I saw being a lampstand. Shining bright because you're the candle. People are going to be losing their hair. I got. Who's these bald-headed dudes? Who's holding the scepter? Walking away. After you conquered the 3, the other 2, they just dropped theirs and they said, no, I'm not doing this anymore. I've been shown. Fuck you. You guys aren't leaving me out to dry. I'm not going to be your stool pigeon. With the big butt boot. Is it stool pigeon? I don't know. That's what came through. What the fuck? Some people just don't stop. Damn it. Damn it. I'm getting download. You know, 3003. Thank you for being here. I have 2 beautiful dogs now because their daddy just passed away on January 3rd. So I have inherited these dogs. So any donations, any help to feed the dogs, help me buy food for them, would be greatly appreciated. I have an opportunity to stay in this household. So any tips and donations would help with that, but I'm going to have to pay for it. There's a mortgage, there's heat, there's light bills, there's water. I barely could take care of myself before. Now I have 2 animals that depend on me. But God will provide. God will provide. So search in your heart. $1 helps. Anything. 50 cents. Yeah. 7 years of tribulation. The part that I can never really get, and then I'm going to close this out, is you know, I think it's in the Bible. I'm going to have to check it out. That it's like 3.5 years. The 2 that go out and do the wonders and this and that. And then there'll be 3.5 years of the devil running the show, you know, persecuting and stuff like that. Or, you know, the 2 lampstands or whatever, the 2 witnesses. The 2 witnesses, I could be totally wrong because I don't know this part. I'm going to have to look it up. But the 2 witnesses going out, yeah, right, 3.5 years, doing their magic, you know, doing their wonders and healings and stuff like that, and preaching and da la la la. And then the next 3.5 years is when they murder them in the streets, and then they're there. I saw 3303. And they'll leave them in the streets for 3 years. Did I read that in Enoch? I'm not sure. And, yeah, about the elect. There's chosen in the Enoch spoke of the elect, so 3330. So they've been walking amongst us. Oh, yeah, that's why they've been walking amongst us. To see, rather than watch from above, like I was telling my daughter. But anyway, I thought that was maybe the 7 years of tribulation. Interesting. Tribulation. What does that mean? That's probably not even a word. Hear the dog's collar. Jingle, jingle, jingle. Pretty dang good, my daughter said in a message she just sent me. So, but I don't know. But I'm hearing, metaphorically speaking, your 7 years, yeah, of awakening. 34. But at first I was supposed to say 34, 33, but yeah. Justice 8. The 8th year. The 8. The completion. Holy. I'm hearing holy, like the angels singing, holy, holy, holy. I'll tell you what. the dark, the demons, the whatever, the fuckery, the draconians, because not all the reptilians are bad, come to find out that I'm hearing right now. There's a lot of races. There's a lot of species. They're giving me Mayfair witches. Mayflower. So Mayflower has some... It came over on the Mayflower. So Mayfair witches is what I watched. My daughter and I watched that. And the 13th witch was significant, so she could be born... So this entity, could be born through her. She's the doorway. That's symbolic too. I heard both sides. So both sides have their own prophecies and tales to tell. Yeah. The 9th wonder of the world. So you don't need to worry about it. I heard you're that vessel, but think about it. Anyway, to walk by faith, not by sight. That's all been part of your... You are the foundation. Your justice incarnation. Walking judgment. Star. Of your family, I heard. I said star, and they said of your family. But they'll never... You're the star and the sun. So, I wanted to say something about the moon, but like I was saying to my daughter, I was like, you know, if you look at the ground, you know, look at Earth from up high, you can see a bigger area. But if you're in the moon with the big, like, telescope thing that oversees the whole world, as it goes around the world, it sees everything. The all-watching eye is in the moon. Is in the moon. When you know, you know. You're not going to change anyone's anything. Don't be jealous. Don't be any of that, because the soul's the soul. The human is just another vessel it's in. It's just an avatar. It means nothing. It's made by the earth. It goes back to the earth. Ashes to ashes. Dust to dust. But it's the energy in the soul that lives forever. And you know, you know. I love you guys. We're going to let you go. That's a little bit of Gisdom for you today. When you know, you know. When you're justice, you're justice. When you call down the League of Angels, then you call down the League of Angels. A legion. At your command. Only needs that one. Gabriel, we love you. You can come back now. Namaste. Peace.